we got the 550 and the 197 end links. And these are double adjustable, which means that you can stick them in the car and you can screw them. You can make them longer or shorter just by screwing this. And there's a couple of advantages. Sometimes when you lower a car, the sway bar all of a sudden starts kind of pointing up in the air. So you can actually use the double adjustable to kind of shorten it up a little bit to kind of bring it down. But the most important thing is to keep from having preload on your sway bar. What do I mean by that is, like, if you hook one side of your sway bar up, then if you go to hook the other side up, you have to maybe bend it a little bit to get the end link in. That's going to preload, and preload is what you don't want. You have a chance of, with the preloaded sway bar, of locking up a brake, locking up one of your front tires under hard braking. So when you've got an adjustable one, you can put one on one side, and then the other side, you just adjust it until it just drops right in, so zero preload on it. So that's kind of like the advantage of the adjustable sway bar end links. Like I say, that's for a 550, and this one's for S197. Something else that I'll give you a couple little tips. I don't know if you can see this right there, but it's got the little marks on the bar, and then also there's some marks. They're really hard to see. There's marks on the there's little blade hash marks on the nut. What that means, that's left-handed thread. Anytime you've got like a radius rod or something like this that's got marks on one end, that's typically your left-handed thread. And left-handed thread nuts always have like a little hash mark on the corner. So that's kind of like a little tip, so you know which ends up. And something else that I do, anything that we put together at any kind of like rod end or anything where let's screw this, and you can see that. You can see the different color. That's anti-seize. On the radius rods, all the radius rods we put together all have anti-seize, and sway bar end links all have anti-seize for a couple reasons. One, it helps with, you got dissimilar metals which have a tendency to kind of do some chemical things over time and kind of get locked up. Also, it makes it really easy to adjust. If you have to adjust it, it makes it really easy to adjust.